And we are back with our weekly financial literacy segment with Synergy Credit Union. And joining us today is Jordan. And Jordan, I would like you to, because you have such a long title, if you could actually say it for us, because I'll get it wrong. I know I will. So what is your official title with Synergy, Jordan?
I'm a member service officer at Synergy Credit Union, also a mutual fund investment specialist with Credential Asset Management. So mutual funds are actually sold through Credential Asset Management.
Okay. Well, now that we've got that out of the way, let's actually talk about some of these investments. So the first thing we want to discuss is registered and non-registered investment products. Can you tell me the difference between the two?
Sure. So registered products are registered products under the federal government. So the purpose of that being you probably get some type of tax deferral or benefit from the products. So that could be anything from retirement savings or educational savings, just depending on what you're trying to do there.
And now mutual funds, I hear about this all the time too. Can you tell us about mutual funds and maybe some of the benefits to them?
Sure, yeah. So mutual funds are a collection of investments, investing with stocks and bonds and other type of investments. You're pooling your money with other investors who have similar investment needs.
Okay.
And when that money is invested, you're buying units of those investments, and it is managed by a portfolio manager. So what the portfolio manager does, he does the day-to-day basis of buying and selling when the stock market goes up and when it goes down. So you don't ever have to worry about buying and selling and watching the trends of the market. They take care of that for you.
Right.
There are no guarantees in mutual funds though, so you may not get back the initial amount that you have put into it. And it's always best to meet with a financial advisor to make sure that this is a suitable investment strategy for you.
Okay, and next let's talk about GICs. Now, I don't have a lot of information on this myself, so if someone comes in and they hear the term GIC, what do you tell them?
All right, so GICs are guaranteed investment certificates. So it's when you're going into this type of investment, you know exactly the amount of interest you're going to be making. So it's 100% guaranteed.
Right.
So with this though, you could be locked in for a certain period of time. So you could be locked in for a year to 5 years, depending on the financial institution that you're investing with. But when you sign that agreement, you know exactly what you're getting and how much you're going to be getting at the end of that term.
Okay, so another investment that's popular, I guess almost most people, I'd say, if they're going to make an investment, go for the RRSP. Can you tell me a little bit about the RRSP, some of the benefits and what people may not know about them?
Sure. So RRSPs are registered retirement savings plans. So the main purpose of that would be come income tax time. If you were ever to owe money, if you put money into an RRSP, it's going to lower your annual income for that year. So that could result in a tax deduction. You may not have to owe as much money to the government.
And that's always good.
Yes. You could also get a refund from it also. So just depending on what that looks like. Know your contribution limits with the RSPs though, so it's always great to talk to an accountant. With RSPs, you're getting that tax deduction going into it. So if you ever needed to withdraw from it, you will be taxed on that money because you got out of that tax before investing in it.
But I guess that is the plan with the RSP. You don't want to keep taking out, right? You want to keep it and save it for your retirement.
Exactly, yeah, and everybody has different type lifestyles when it comes to retirement, so figure that out early so then you can start planning and reach that goal.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much. We'll be back again next hour. And just one more question. If anybody wants information on any of this, what's the best way to get it?
You can call our Synergy Credit Union branch. You can pop down to any branch. I work out of the Paradise Hill branch, but we have branches in Lloydminster and Lashburn, anywhere. You can reach us, email, anything on our website also.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thanks.
We're back with Jordan from Synergy Credit Union. And Jordan, I want to talk about non-registered investment products. What exactly does that mean compared to all the other ones we've discussed?
So non-registered is obviously not registered with the government. They are great products to use if you have limited out your registered options. So you are taxed though on the interest that you earn. So there's no tax deduction in a non-registered. You could put them in products such as GICs, mutual funds, and stocks, and even a savings account too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now let's go back to the registered side of things. So for a registered retirement income fund, how does that work?
So the nice little word is RIF, just to keep it short and simple. So they are a product off of the RSP. So in the year that you turn 71, it is mandatory, the government says, to convert that RSP into a RIF. So that's to give you a steady income throughout your retirement.
Okay.
You can convert it before, though, if you need. It's just you'd have to convert it in the year you turn 71 for sure. There is a minimum amount that's required to be taken out of that each year, but you can take out more if you want.
Okay. And a TFSA, that's something for everybody, correct?
Correct, yes. As long as you're of age, 18, you can open up a tax-free savings account. So again, it is a registered product and there is tax benefits to it. There is annual contribution limits with a tax-free savings account, so keep in mind of your contributions to make sure you don't over-contribute.
Right.
When you do contribute, though, you don't get a tax deduction, unfortunately, but as your money grows within the plan, that money is non-taxable when withdrawn. So it's a really great way to save if you're saving for a car or a vacation even, and sometimes I see even for retirement purposes also.
Right, or even that little emergency.
Yes.
It's in there if you need it, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, and what can people do for education? Because obviously, you know, sometimes when children are born, they get not only a tax benefit, but relatives like to contribute and say, well, here, this is for their education. Well, how's the best way to get that all into one pool?
For sure. So there is a plan called a Registered Education Savings Plan, so an RESP with the government. So contributions are not taxed or not tax deductible, but as it grows tax-free. The government actually provides a grant or bond on the contributions that you put into the plan, which is really nice because then that's extra money that's going towards your child's education, and it's for the education after high school, right? So a lot of people have misconceptions saying my kids need to use it right after high school, which really is not the case because when you open up an RSP or RESP plan, you have up to 36 years actually to utilize that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a long time. So if your child wants to work for a few years after and go to school after they're done working, figuring out what they want to do, they can absolutely do that.
Okay, and one thing that you were telling me about that I had no idea even existed is the RDSP. Yes. So this is something that maybe there are a lot of people who don't even realize that they can qualify for. So tell me what the RDSP is.
Absolutely. So this is a very underutilized product, and it's probably one of my favorite to tell people about because it is so awesome. So it is a registered disability savings plan. So if you know a disabled person who may qualify for the disability tax credit, or you yourself qualified for it already through Canada, it's more than likely that you could probably qualify for this product. So the purpose of it would be to, so if you have a child that's financially dependent on their parents because of their disability, this money can go towards utilizing them when the parents have gone and to further take care of them.
Right.
The government has amazing, super powerful grant benefits with this. I've even seen $3 for every dollar contributed into this. So
a great return.
If you know somebody or want more information, absolutely go talk to a financial advisor about it. It's a very good product to use.
Okay, and we've run out of time, Jordan, but again, if anybody wants information on any of the issues we've talked about this evening, what is the best way to get in touch with either yourself or just to start making the connection as to where they can get information?
Absolutely. If you go through our website, you can get our information through there or stop by a branch and we'd be happy to help you out.
Okay, well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.